Well, ahoy there, cruisers, and welcome back to another Sunday Fun Day Live. How are you all doing this blummin' good evening?
Yes, hello to everybody. I can already see quite a few of you in the chat. There's talk about football in the chat, American football today, Ben.
Football, David, what the heck is that?
American football.
Is that what they call a sport?
That is what they call
a sport.
A sport.
Well, whatever that is, guys. Good luck if your team's playing and all of that jazz.
Yes.
Hey, before we start, Gabrielle, thank you so much for your super chat. Favourite ball-shaped food? Mine is profiteroles, French puff pastries filled with delicious... oh, my God, stop it, Gabrielle. With a drizzle of hot chocolate sauce. I like a good meatball. Or a sausage. A sausage in ball form. Now, that would be a good one, wouldn't it? But yes, guys... welcome. We'd just like to thank you so much for taking your Sunday evening or Sunday day or even tomorrow, so Monday morning, and joining us. So we hope you're all well.
Yeah, wherever you are in the world. Here in the UK, winter has finally arrived. It was very fall-like yesterday. There was lots of oranges and reds on the trees. It was felt very Christmassy almost, actually.
It really did. We actually just got back from Barbados yesterday, so we're feeling a little bit jet lagged, but we did sleep well last night. We had a fun night flight, so we lost a night's sleep. Yeah, so we've just returned from good old Caribbean, which is lovely, beautiful weather out there at the moment. But yeah, like David said, blooming freezing here, guys. It was 2 degrees when we landed and very, very cold. So it was a bit of a shock to the system, wasn't it?
It really was. But on the plus side, like I said, it is coming up to Christmas. So we did crack out the mince pies.
We did. We've got mince pies. For those who don't know, it's a lovely little sweet treat. It's not minced beef or anything like that. It's actually sweet mince. And they are blooming delicious. A proper Christmas favourite, aren't they?
It's an excuse now just to get all the Christmas snacks out of the cupboard.
Oh, I love Christmas, guys. It's my favourite holiday. It really is. I'm so excited. And we're going to be getting to spend it with family this year. So we couldn't be more excited. We're very excited to spend it with Oscar and our brand new nephew, Teddy. It's going to be fabulous, isn't it?
It is. It's going to be a great one. We'd like to answer all your questions in the chat. So if you do pop your question in, and then we'll try and get to it as soon as we can. We'll give you an opportunity to re-ask as well if we did miss it towards the end of the stream.
Yeah, sorry if we do miss it, guys. It just moves very fast in there. But keep asking those questions. We'll love to answer them. We're just going to have a nice little Q&A session and just hang out with you guys and let you know what's going on and what's coming up and all of that jazz.
Yeah, so first things first, Cindy's asking if we are on a river cruise. No, we're not. We're at home. This is just a background.
It's actually
Ben filmed.
Iceland. So this is our next vlog, which is coming up next Sunday. So our Windstar cruise to Iceland, and this is the background that we had one day in our cabin. It was very lovely. So look out for that next week. Yeah. So this is just a TV screen with a big video on it. But yeah, it's lovely. We had a great time.
Yeah, we did. Yes. And Cleopatra's asking, do we get lots of snow in England?
Not much these days. We used to get it when we were kids a little bit more, but it seems to have warmed up a little bit in the UK over the last after the last, I was going to say century, we're not that old, Jesus, 100 years old. So over the last few decades, it hasn't been that bad. And we live quite in a place south now where the further south you get, the less snow you get. And we grew up in like seaside towns anyway, so you don't tend to get much snow there. You get it up on the hills and in Scotland, in the Highlands a lot, but no, we don't get it much anymore, do we?
Lately, yeah. I've been having a dream, actually, lately about a white Christmas.
Oh, jeez, David, that's shocking. Gabrielle, thank you so much. Greetings from Quebec, Canada. Discovered you almost a year ago.
Oh, bonjour.
Yeah, bonjour, merci beaucoup, and all of the French words. Love your content and energy. Long live Ben and David. Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. That is really generous of you. Thank you very much.
And Steve, also from Canada. Cheers from Canada, mates. Thank you so much, Steve. That's very, very kind of you for your super chat. Thank you a lot.
Hello to Canada. Thank you.
Ahoy, Canada, eh? Oh, sorry, that was literally the most offensive thing I could do ever. I did the A thing. Oh, gosh. It's bad, isn't it?
Lindsay's asking, will we be doing a Christmas river cruise? She's just booked one for next year and can't wait. It's going to be her first cruise ever.
I wish we were doing a river cruise at Christmas this year because it was blooming amazing. I am so jealous. You're going to have an amazing time. But not this year, unfortunately. Maybe next year, because it was amazing, wasn't it, David?
Yeah, it was. It was a fantastic way to see the Christmas markets.
Oh, the best.
And I felt so magical. It's the most Christmassy I've ever felt in my life.
Me too. It was like somebody had chucked Christmas glitter all over us and we were blooming Santa Clauses walking around Germany. It was fabulous. You're going to have an amazing time. I'm very jealous indeed.
Have a great time.
Yeah, have an amazing time.
Alistair's saying hello again. He was chatting to us on the RVer.
Hi.
What was the best meal we had on board?
Well, for me, it was definitely Keel and Cow. So it was a specialty restaurant on board, and I had the same meal 3 times. I had the Yorkshire pudding with a circular-shaped sausage. Not any normal sausage, guys. A circular-shaped one. Wait until you see it. It was blooming delicious, and I had that 3 times. How about you, David?
Not Keel and Co. Green and Co. I think was the best specialty restaurant, and the Keel and Cow was very good. The spatchcock chicken.
Spatchcock
chicken was very, very good.
Sean Connery.
Yes, that was good. And thanks to everybody that said hi to us on the RVer. It was crazy. Many people.
We met so many people on the P&O RVer. So our cruise last week, our last 2-week cruise, it was incredible. We got to meet so many lovely people. Probably the most people we've ever got to meet on any cruise. It was nuts and we loved it. It was so nice seeing all your lovely faces.
Yes, it really was.
So thank you. Annie and Phillips Adventures, thank you so much, guys. Are you planning another holiday river cruise this year? You've already answered that, David.
Yeah, we haven't got any more planned at the moment. No more river cruises.
No, unfortunately.
No, we've put that content out, haven't we? I was going to say we'll have a vlog coming up, but we won't.
We won't. It was fantastic. If you get the chance to do it, like we said, do it because it is amazing.
Yeah, absolutely.
But thanks, guys. Thank you so much. It's really kind of you.
Carla's asking, she's going on the Resilient Lady next week and would love to know if you're able to connect to the ship's Wi-Fi from the cruise terminal to do some cheeky booking of activities.
Sometimes you are, yes. So sometimes you can do. If you've got the app downloaded, it's definitely possible. It just depends on the day. If the signal's good, depending on where you are in the terminal. We certainly did it. The last one I remember doing it on was the Carnival Celebration. And we did that from the port of Southampton. And I was booking everything from there. So if you can do it, it's a cheeky little tip to get things booked before everybody else. But try not to worry about it too much. Just try and get on as soon as you can and get booked as soon as you're on the ship if you can't connect to it. Try not to worry. But
yeah. A few people have asked if we're going to be spending Christmas on a cruise this year. No, we're just going to be spending it with family. So we're not going to be cruising now until next year. So we're done for the year.
Yeah, we're done now. But we've got, guys.
We say next year. That's
it's only a month away, but we've got a lot coming up next year. We can't wait to share. I mean, we've told you most of the stuff anyway.
Absolutely, yeah.
Optimus Grime. Thank you so much for your super chat. It's really kind. Dinner as a family on Dad's 60th birthday. Happy birthday, Dad. Hello to the Edwards family. Hi, guys.
Hi.
Thank you so much for watching with us. It's awesome. And happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday to you. Hope you're having a great
60th.
day.
That's
happy
awesome.
60th.
Yeah. Hope you have the best day ever. It's awesome.
Captain Ahab's asking, how soon do we book our cruises and which is our favourite cruise port to embark from?
Ooh, so we mixture our cruises because we're doing a lot of new cruise ships. We're trying to get all the brand new cruise ships. So we tend to book them as soon as they come out. So quite earlier on for the most case. But now and again, we'll have a few weeks where we need, let's go on a cruise and do a little bit of content on that ship. And we'll book last minute. So it's a variation of both, really.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? And it also, lately we've been seeing the price. It used to be before COVID, book as soon as you can because the prices will always go up. But lately it's been up and down, haven't they?
We've
seen a lot of last minute deals, like cruises like slashing in price at the last minute.
We really have. It's something we've seen a lot lately. We've seen just the cruise we went on, for example. We paid a lot of money for it. We paid £4,000 for the pair of us, which is about $5,000 or so. And it dropped down, to get this, it was a 2-week cruise, including flights back, to £700 per person. So we felt a little bit ripped off on that cruise. And if you don't know, here in the UK, we can't really get our money back if the cruise goes down at any point, even before you pay the full amount off. It's a bit crazy, isn't it? We also saw it on our Sun Princess cruise. So we're going on the brand new Sun Princess in February. And that had dropped £1,000. Now, I rang them when I was on the cruise ship to say, look, this is ridiculous. I only booked 2 weeks ago and it's dropped by £1,000. Can you give me the refund or can you put it on as onboard credit or something? And they were like, no. And I was like, well, I'm going to cancel. And they let me cancel, guys. And it was cheaper for me to cancel and rebook and lose £500. Well, actually make back £500 because I lost the £500 deposit, but it was £1,000 cheaper. So that's a bit cheeky, isn't it?
Very
especially
cheeky.
With a new ship.
Yeah, I mean, I get why they do it because they need to fill the ships, but at the same time, Very, very cheeky, isn't it?
Lisa, thank you so much for your super chat. Super kind of you. We're masking up for our TA. Will people treat us like seven-legged kangaroos? No. Everybody's been really respectful. We've seen people wearing masks and crew wearing masks on a few of our recent cruises. In fact, a few of them have actually said over the announcement saying, please respect everybody's wish to wear whatever they want. So you just wear exactly what you want to wear, Lisa. If you want to wear extra masks and stuff, that's absolutely fine. Nobody should be funny with you. And if they are, make sure you give them a piece of your mind, because I wouldn't be happy. It's nobody else's business but yours. Ashina, thank you so much for your super chat as well. It's very kind of you. Thanks for the great channel. You've mentioned the past. Virgin does not have the best ship design compared to others. Which ships have your all-time favourite designs? That's a really good question.
That's interesting.
I don't think we've ever had that question before. That's a blooming brilliant question, Sheena. Best design. Oh, that's a tough one. I mean, I've got to say, Royal Caribbean ships are just brilliant. I mean, I've never, ever had a problem getting from anywhere to anywhere else on a Royal Caribbean ship, especially the new ships like the Oasis class, Quantum class. They're just beautifully designed. There's no having to go down 3 decks to go up a deck to go to another deck to find the main dining room. It's all very simplistic design, isn't it?
Yeah, and I'd say that. I know we don't like the cruise line, but I'll say MSC's Meraviglia class of ships are very easy to get around.
Brilliant, yes. Yeah. The Meraviglia class is fantastic, isn't it? A really, really well-designed ship.
Because everything's along that central area, so you just know to always head to the centre of the ship for everything.
You do, it's great. It is a really well-designed ship, and it is a leaf out of Royal Caribbean's book with the Royal Promenade, that sort of concept where everything's in the middle and everything sort of snakes off from there. And it just works really good. Most ships are great. It just is. There are a few which are a bit weird with hidden dining rooms and you have to go up and down decks. It's a little bit annoying, but it's not the end of the world. It's just a bit quirky, isn't it?
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
Michael's asking, have we ever sailed into Dublin on a cruise?
We haven't.
No,
we've been to Dublin.
Yeah, we've been to Dublin. We flew, though. We didn't sail in, unfortunately.
We flew.
Rusta says, daylight saving time's here, so she's finally able to catch us on a live. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, and hi to everybody that's joining us for the very first time. That's so cool.
Thanks for joining us. Lisa, thank you so much for your super chat. It's very, very kind of you. Hi, Ben and David. I love you all. I'm going on a Disney cruise in January. Ooh. I love Disney, but I keep hearing people complain they're feeling pressure to tip more. The word harassed was even used. Your thoughts? Ooh. No.
I do understand Disney are one of the few that give you extra envelopes actively in your cabin.
But you're never, ever pressured by anybody.
Yeah.
You already tip. So if you want to tip more, that's completely up to you.
Yeah.
But if you don't, that's absolutely fine as well. But I've got to say, we've done probably 7 or 8, probably even more Disney cruises. Never, ever once have I ever been pressured to give more. No crew members ever said anything to make it sound like we should tip more. The company itself doesn't do anything to say we should tip more. So don't feel pressurized.
They always do say if you want to show appreciation, you can tip.
But they do that on every cruise line.
Yeah. The thing Disney do is they put envelopes in your cabin at the end of the cruise if you would like to tip anything extra.
Or you just put your normal tips in there.
Yeah. But what I love is that they actually give you a slip to put in the envelope showing how much you've already tipped. And the reason I like that is because it's really transparent who gets what on that list.
Yeah. So you actually know how much people are getting from the actual tips you've already paid for. So it is fantastic. So it's completely up to you, but do not feel pressurized and don't listen to people online because not everybody else, people take things the wrong way and all sorts. So I'm saying don't listen to people online. Don't even listen to us. You've got to make your own mind up. But just
go with whatever if you feel like you want to tip somebody, you go for it. If you don't, that's completely up to you.
James, thank you so much for your super chat. Super kind. Do you have any must-see venues within walking distance of the port in Cozumel? Walking distance, there's quite a nice little market area with lots of shops and things. You can get paintings made. You can buy drinks. There's a Margaritaville. You can even walk to the supermarket if you do want to top up on any sort of things like soft drinks and all of that sort of stuff. But within walking distance, there's a few beaches and stuff, but they're not the best, are they?
No, we struggled actually. We struggled to find any sort of beach space within walking distance. So you are going to have to be getting either a taxi or you can do a shore excursion, whether that's through the cruise line or a lot of third parties will actually pick you up from the port. So we did a little boating excursion years ago, like when we very first started cruising. And they picked us up from the port and then took us to the dock to do a little boat excursion. Yeah,
but it is quite a big port area, so there is a lot of stuff there, like shops and bars, like I said. So if you just want to do that, that's great. We went to Margaritaville and it was lovely.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your super chat. Great lips. I think you guys like the warmer climates. My favorite cruise was Alaska. Have you been, or do you think you'd like to go there one time? Yeah, we went there this year. So earlier on in the year in May, and it was fantastic. Make sure you check out our Norwegian Spirit vlogs. We had the most amazing cruise and we loved Alaska, didn't we?
That is one of my favorite cruises and my favorite cruise vlogs as well. So make sure you do check them out. Really loved it.
Thank you so much to Bob as well. Thank you for continuing to put out great content. That's really kind of you, Bob. It really is. Thank you so much.
Brown-eyed Girl's asking best tips for a first-time cruise.
Just honestly, for me, it would be just to take it easy, just to try and enjoy it. The most stressful time is boarding day, so try not to get too stressed. Just be nice and be prepared. We've got a good video on our Inside Cruise channel that we just popped up, just about all of the boarding day process and how it all goes. Check that out because that's a really good guide to exactly what's going to happen on your first day. There's also one on there for the last day as well, disembarkation day, and they're the two most complicated or stressful days. So check them out and just honestly take it easy. Don't panic. Don't try to do everything in the first day. Make sure you're prepared with booking things like all of the entertainment and drinks and bars and all of entertainment and all of that jazz and your meals, and then you'll be good.
Yeah, you'll be good. And also you're saying about meeting people on the cruise, so just check the groups online. There's lots of Facebook groups and go to all the little meetups. So find something you're into and go to the meetups. You can find them on the planner there.
Oh, Gabrielle, thank you so much for becoming a patron as well. So you're an officer tier in our patron. That's fabulous. We've got another live straight after this. So it's the after party live. We're going to have a Zoom straight after this, a Zoom call where we get to talk to you one-on-one, which is fabulous.
Yeah, we're looking forward to it. Thank you.
We can't wait.
Thank you for your super chat as well. Thank you very much. Tim asking, where was we hiding on the RVer? I couldn't find you. He was looking for us all over.
Oh, it's so funny.
It was such a big ship though, wasn't it?
It was. We ran into a few people who said that as well, who caught up with us on the last couple of days and were like, where were you? We're like, well, we've been here. We've been going out for meals, watching the entertainment. We don't tend to sunbathe, so we're not usually out on the outside decks that much during the day.
But I also think people had their little routines, and if we were out of sync with your routine, we probably didn't bump into each other because we kept seeing a lot of the same people in a lovely way, like seeing like the same couples all the time and chatting to them. So I think we must have just been on like different schedules around the ship.
It's a shame you didn't get to meet us. That's a shame because it is. But yeah, lots that happened to lots of people. It's really crazy. Terry, thank you so much for your super chat. Super kind. Enjoyed the $7 donut in your Alaska per your suggestion. Yum. Love your content. Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed it, Terry.
Thank you so much for that. Really
thank you so much.
Chat. Thank you.
Really appreciated.
Jen's asking, could we sum up the cruise industry today compared to pre-COVID? We could used to get some pretty good prices, and she used to like Royal Caribbean, never had a complaint.
My word would be unpredictable.
Yeah, I'd say unpredictable.
Yeah.
I'd say pre-cruise prices are either very expensive, like Royal are, or very, very cheap last minute, like we were saying earlier. On-board prices have gone up across the industry. I mean, crazy gone up in the case of Royal Caribbean.
I actually don't know what's going on with Royal Caribbean, to be fair. And I don't know who's paying those absolutely blooming ridiculous prices that they're charging for some of their cruises, especially on the Icon of the Seas. It makes me quite angry, actually, guys. I had another look the other day just to see how much cruises... I mean, the cruises on Royal Caribbean now are becoming luxury price cruises in some cases. It is crazy. And the difference in pricing per cruise to cruise with onboard things like drinks packages... the cost of things in ports like their private islands vary so massively now from really bargain prices. We saw the other week on one of our Royal Caribbean cruises that wasn't Icon of the Seas. We could get into the water park for $44 per person. Then we check on our Icon of the Seas cruise and it's $250 per person. Now we expect a little bit of inflation because it is a bigger and more expensive ship, but that is just blooming ridiculous, isn't it? That's taken the pee, isn't it, a little bit?
Yeah. But we've seen prices rise across the industry on every single cruise line, on-board prices, I mean. Some of them seem to be doing the sell the cruise cheap but charge more on board scenario. And also we have seen some cutbacks as well, like food cutbacks, portion sizes smaller.
Entertainment cutbacks.
Less crew. You know, there has been cutbacks across the industry.
So unfortunately, it's like a lot of things, not just like cruise. You're paying more and getting less, unfortunately, than we were getting before the pandemic. It's still an amazing type of vacation, regardless of that. But it is handy to be aware that that's how it is. And it's unfortunate, really, but it's everything. It's not just cruising. It's flights, it's hotels. I think everybody suffered so badly. They're just trying to make some money back. But it's the way it is at the moment. Chris, thank you so much for your
Thank you,
super chat.
Chris.
That is so kind of you. Hey guys, thanks for your great content. We always look forward to a new video. We are sailing on the Norwegian Viva in March and Norwegian Jade in September 2024. Woohoo! Woohoo indeed. That's awesome. That's a lot of cruises.
Have a great time, guys.
You've got your whole 2024 planned. Thank you so much, Chris. That is very, very kind of you. And Helen James, thank you so much for your super chat as well. That's
Thank you,
incredibly kind of you. Love you guys. Continue to take me around the world as I go through chemo. Oh, Helen, my 10-year-old daughter, Tandy, loves you. Can you please say hello to her? Tandy, hello.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate you. And Helen as well, we hope that you're doing good. You've got this, you fight it, and yeah, we're just all of our best wishes are with you, Helen. We really are. But Tandy, thank you so much for watching.
Hi, Tandy. Yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you very, very much. And we really appreciate you watching and supporting us as well.
We really do. That's so awesome. Thank you.
Thank you. Sharon's asking, she's going on Holland America for Hawaii. Any tips or things that they should do?
Oh, Hawaii is just blooming amazing. Now, we haven't cruised with Holland America before, but we'd absolutely love to. So you'll have to let us know exactly how that is. We'd love to hear from you after you've been on. Hawaii, it just depends on the islands, really. We did a lot of driving with our lovely friends, Steph, as well as the guys from Paradijay, and they hired out a car. From, was it what was their site called again? I can't remember. It's like Airbnb for cars where you can hire out a car for the day. I'll have to find out what the name was, but with D&J from Paradijay, and we got to see just so much more. We got to hit all of the highlights of all the places that we wanted to go, and we found that to be a really good idea if you didn't want to pay for really expensive shore excursions.
Yeah, it was great because they have a lot of national parks. The roads are really good. You could stop for lunch. That was, I think, the best way to see most of the islands.
It was
if I'm being
brilliant,
honest.
wasn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Really good. Ryan, thank you so much for your super chat. It's very kind of you. First cruise on the Beyond in January. Awesome. So excited. You should be. We love that ship. A little worried about COVID. Any tips? Are the medical facilities good? Thank you for your videos. So helpful. Ryan, totally valid question. COVID spreading and it spreads everywhere, including on cruise ships. Just be careful. Just the medical facilities on board are awesome. They're really, really well done nowadays, especially after COVID. They're really well sort of supplied with things. And obviously just make sure you wash your hands and things, especially after touching things. Like in the buffet, we recommend washing your hands before touching the tongs and then afterwards as well. And just good hygiene, really. Yeah. That's it. And yeah, try not to worry about it too much. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen, isn't it? Because it's everywhere. But just try to enjoy it. We're sure you'll have an amazing time.
Yeah, absolutely. Jamie's asking, how is the accessibility on P&O Cruises? He's been watching us for 3 or 4 months now. Thank you for watching, Jamie.
It was really good, wasn't it? So we spoke to a few couples who had reduced mobility or in wheelchairs and things like that. And it looked great. There was like pool lifts and things like that by the pools, elevators to every deck. You didn't really have to take stairs to anywhere. We saw one of our friends had an accessible cabin as well, which is a roll-in cabin with a wet room, and they even had a balcony as well with a ramp onto the balcony, so there was no door ledges you had to get over. So as far as cruise ships go, very good. It's going to be the best because they have to adhere to really strict regulations these days, and all of the newer ships are really great for that. So I don't see you should have a problem, should you?
No, definitely not. The only thing you may encounter, the only problems you may encounter will be in the ports themselves. A lot of these ports are old, or especially in Europe, old cobbled streets and things like that. So on the ship, you won't have any problems, though. Yeah,
like David said, do a bit of research about the port, see what you can and can't do, see where you can get it if you're in a wheelchair or anything like that, if you can get in there. But yeah, good question.
Thanks for asking.
Masato, thank you so much for your super chat. Super kind. Love you guys so much. Thank you. May your channel grow in 2024. Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Very kind of you, Masato. Thank you so much. Very kind.
Michael's asking, what's the best time of year to do a Greek islands cruise? He would like to sail in 2025, and it's gone off my screen.
Oh, the best
time of year to do the cruise.
Well, we did it in May, and it was brilliant just because it wasn't too hot. And the big tourist season hadn't started yet, because these Greek islands now, especially the smaller ones like Santorini, Mykonos, places like that, can get super, super touristy. So we recommend, if you can, do them at the beginning or the end of the season. Number one, just because they're quieter, and number two, because they're a little bit cooler as well, because it gets very, very hot in Greece in the summer. So maybe sort of April, May time, June time. maybe try and avoid July, August, and September. Then maybe October. Yeah. If you want probably the best time. I mean, if you can't avoid them, you can't. Just try and enjoy it anyway. But yeah, for us, I think that would be my recommendation.
Just for the crowds, like you said, it gets so cramped and busy. It really does.
Kristen and John, thank you so much for your super chat. We booked the Allure of the Seas out of Barcelona for Easter 2025, right after the amplification. Come join us. What should we do in Barcelona? That's awesome. Yeah, I saw that today. That it looks like Allure of the Seas is finally getting her amplification, which is awesome. So she'll get a big multi-million-dollar refit, and she does need one because we were on her earlier this year, I think, or last year, I can't remember. And she does need a little bit of a spruce, so I'm sure she'll have a great job there. Barcelona, wow, it's one of our favourite cities, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. I love Barcelona. It's got everything. It's got a city, it's got a beach, it's got architecture, good food.
Fabulous, yeah.
It's fabulous.
Yeah, we recommend doing the Sagrada de Familia, which is the big church. The Park Güell's really good as well. There's just so much good stuff. You can't go wrong. Definitely visit the markets as well. So they're really great for a bite to eat, and they're just very interesting, which is on the Las Ramblas, which is the main street, which you'll see in Barcelona. Loads of interesting shops and things and pastry shops to do on there as well, which is great.
You can take the funicular and the cable car as well. That goes up to the castle. You get a great view of the city from up there. Like I said, and then go to the beach afterwards. It is really good.
Yeah. Robert, thank you so much for your super chat as well. Very, very kind of you. If you were able to take a world cruise, what cruise line would be your top choice? Well, for me, it'd be Viking.
Do you think Viking?
Yeah. Because I just think it's such a lovely ship, and I know it's a bit bougie because it's a luxury cruise line and would cost us a blooming arm and a leg that we could never afford. But I just think I'd love to do it on Viking. It's such a clean, lovely ship, very warm and friendly. You get to use the lovely spa area for free. It's all included. The food's amazing. I think I'd be very happy on a Viking ship.
Oh, lovely.
What about you?
Oh, I don't know.
It's a hard one.
It's a hard one. So it'd have to be a ship that I absolutely love.
Yeah.
And also a ship that I'd get into the smaller ports. And it's too hard.
It's hard.
I can't pick one.
It's a tough one. It really is.
I'll go with Viking, because if you're going on that one, I don't want to be on a different ship to you.
Yeah, good question. Good question, Robert. That's a good one. It's a hard question to answer, wasn't it?
Absolutely. I've got the names going off my screen, sorry, but they were asking, are we going to be doing the Aqua? NCL Aqua.
Yes, we will be.
Considering that we didn't like the other two NCL ships.
It's not that we didn't like them, guys. It's that we didn't like the Blummin Haven. We weren't massive fans of that. So what we're going to do this time, we are doing the Aqua. We're just going to go in a regular cabin and book the outdoor area. So I forgot what it's called. The extra pay outdoor area.
The Spice H2?
No, not Spice H2. I can't remember what it's called. It's a little outdoor area which is an extra pay. The Vibe Beach Club. Much cheaper, like 15 times cheaper than the Haven, and just doing it that way and seeing what it's like. Because there's parts of the ship we love, like the food is fabulous. And we actually do like the ship. It's just one or two areas are a bit small in our opinion. But it's still a fabulous ship anyway. It really is, regardless of that. Don't just take our word for it. It's a fabulous time. But yeah, great. We'll definitely be doing that. Well, I can't pronounce the next name. So it's C9RP9RAL. Thank you so much for your super chat. Really, really appreciated. Me and Mum love watching your videos. You're both such great people. Would you consider a cruise in Australia? Yes.
Yes, it comes up all the time.
We will be doing one.
Get down to Australia at some point.
Hopefully
next
year. So maybe winter our time. So hopefully maybe after October 2024, we might get down under finally. We can't wait.
Yes, we will get down. We edge closer and closer to it every single year, and we'll get there soon.
Joshua, thank you so much for your super chat as well. I love you guys. I stumbled upon your channel and now have booked 2 voyages.
Wow.
And have our family subscribe to you. Oh, thank you, Joshua.
Thank you so much.
We appreciate the love and sharing our subscription. That's free. That's blooming awesome. Awesome. Speaking like blooming, what's his name again? Yes, that's how I'm talking. Sean Connery. Yeah. Thank you so much, Joshua. Really appreciate it.
Greg's asking who's a patron. Thank you for your support, and see you after
Greg.
For the patron after show. Pros and cons of working with a travel advisor. I'd say pro is you've got somebody who, particularly if you choose a travel advisor who specialises in cruise, who will have lots of knowledge and be able to help you. So if you are booking the first time, they'll be able to help you with everything. They can package things up for you as well.
Yeah, there's not really any cons, really, to be fair, because they're just there to help you. It's just if you like total control. And sometimes if you want to book everything separately, so if you want to book every little thing separately, sometimes it's easy to do it yourself. But if you're unsure about something or want an extra bit of help, speak to a travel agent. Our travel agent, Walter, wears Walter's Travel. His details are just in the description section below. If you are looking to book a cruise, he's fantastic, guys. He really is. We couldn't have chosen a better travel agent to work with, because we wanted somebody who was just nice, just a nice guy, and somebody who really, really knew what they were doing. We didn't want to send people to him and then we were thinking, oh gosh, does he actually know what he's doing? He absolutely knows exactly what he's doing. So he'll
get back to you as soon as we can as well.
So he's a good guy. So if you're looking for a travel agent, check out Walter. He's really good.
Absolutely.
But just upsides really, to be fair. Jacob family, thank you so much for your super chat. It's really kind of you. My girlfriend absolutely adores you. It would mean the world to her if you could let her know how much I love her from you. And we are going on a Carnival cruise for the first time. What's it going to be like going on as one couple? Oh, Jacob, hello to your girlfriend. And just let you know he loves you so much. How cute is that? That's so cute. Going on a Carnival cruise as a couple, that's going to be great. You're going to have a lot of fun. Enjoy all of the food, especially the quick service food, which is always fabulous on a Carnival ship.
Just get into Carnival because they have a lot of deck parties. There's lots of live music around the ship. Just enjoy it as much as you can. That's what I'd say.
It's a fabulous cruise and we're sure you're going to have a great time. Thank you so much for watching us. And thank your girlfriend as well. Thank you so much for watching us as well. That's awesome. Ruth, thank you so much for your super chat as well.
Ruth.
Very, very kind of you.
Thank you. Dorothy, any plans for going on the Celebrity XL?
Yeah, definitely. I definitely want to get on one of the ship. I want to get on the Ascent and I want to get on the XL as well. We need to get them booked, don't we, David?
What do you think of the name, though?
Yes. What do you think of the... Oh, and the livery. So
I don't like it.
They've changed their livery a little bit. If you don't know anything about this, go check out the Celebrity XL. So that's XCEL online. Let us know what you think about the livery. It's a bit strange, isn't it? It's a bit different.
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like the name as well. It reminds me of examination papers. That was the name of the gym, but the examination company.
Oh, yes, it's true. Tina, thank you so much for your super chat. Would love to see you come to Oregano. Oregon. You would love it. Sorry, guys, I can't even read. I'm too far away. Oregano. Isn't that a herb?
That's a herb.
Oregon. Thank you so much, Tina. It's very kind of you. We'd love to come to Oregon. I'm not sure where is it? Is that on the West Coast?
It's on the West Coast, yeah.
Is that near like Seattle and Washington? It is, isn't it?
Yes.
I'd love to come. Thank you. Lisa, hello. Thank you so much for your super chat. Hello there, Ben and David. Well, hello there, Lisa. Thank you so much for your very kind super chat. It's very much appreciated. It really is. Thank you.
Thank you. Boomjets35, how often do we go to the white parties? Not really.
We've been a few times.
Do you know what? We're really terrible at going to themed parties because we never look in advance and take anything with us.
Well, this is it. Because we always got all of our blooming equipment, which weighs an absolute blooming ton. So we just don't have the room to take that much more stuff. But we need to get to stuff like that more because they are so much fun when you get to like a white party or a glow party or a themed like 90s party. They're always good fun, aren't they?
Yeah, there is. You can check out what's coming up on your cruise and just... You don't have to go full on. Maybe just a nod to the theme is good enough.
Exactly. Absolutely.
The only one I see people really going for is Disney, where they go full on pirate.
Oh, yes.
For the
full
pirate
on
night.
ARG mode. Yeah, definitely.
Karen's asking, have we booked Cunard yet?
Yes, we have booked Cunard. We are going on the Queen Blummin' Mary Blummin' 2. Finally, we're going on Cunard. How we're going to cope with it, I do not know because I don't like dressing up. And dressing up on P&O for 2 nights was enough for me. So we're going on a week transatlantic cruise. It's going to be a laugh, to say the least. It's going to be good, guys. I'm just going to have to grin and bear it and wear a bloomin' suit every day. It'll be fine, won't it, David?
Yeah, it'll be fine.
And it's going to be lovely.
Live your Titanic realness. That's all you have to do.
I'm going to live my Titanic dreams without the sinking. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Doug, thank you so much for your super chat. It's great to see you live today. We leave on the Disney Wish in 5 days. Ooh, so jealous, Doug.
Have a magical time.
Have
a wonderful time, friend.
Have a magical time, friend.
No,
thanks,
seriously,
Doug.
Have a great time.
Yeah, I was just saying to David the other day, I'd love to go on the Wish again because it was such a quick trip that we were filming the whole time. We didn't really get to sort of like enjoy the ship. But I'd love to go back on it. It was fabulous. And the menus are all different, which is great as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Really good.
Sue says, question.
Tell me what you think about that.
Greetings from the great state of Maine. Do you have any recommendations for Grand Turk and Amber Cove? Well,
Grand Turk's quite small. It's got lovely beaches. I would probably go for a beach. We did a weird tour on Grand Turk.
Just do not do an excursion in Grand Turk. You don't need to,
No,
honestly.
it's just so small. So just go and enjoy a really nice beach. And Amber Cove, the same.
I would do an excursion in Amber Cove.
Well, I really like going to the top. So we went to like the lookout at the top, which was great, where you could enjoy a drink. You can go zip lining and stuff up there if you were that way inclined, and enjoy a drink looking over the ship. I thought that was really lovely. Or like David said, you can do an excursion.
Yeah. And so Grand Turk, there is a beach near the cruise port, and that's where our excursion took us to. Honestly, it was about a 20-minute walk, so just
terrible.
do it yourself.
Yeah.
Amber Cove, it's not very safe outside the port area. Is that the correct?
Yeah,
so I would do an excursion
It
there.
looked that way, yeah, because there was lots of armed guards with guns all the way around, which was a bit wary, which we're a bit wary of. So we just stayed in the port area, and the port area is really lovely. It really is. It is quite nice. There's food and everything as well. There's even a swimming pool as well, which is great. So either just enjoy the port day or
enjoy the ship.
Or enjoy the ship.
Yeah.
Katie, thank you so much for your super chat. Really kind of you. We got to meet you on the Symphony Transatlantic cabin crawl. Katie, that was so much fun, wasn't it?
Fun thing to do.
I'm on the Wonder in 7 days. Love your videos. Thank you so much, Katie. Have an amazing time on the Wonder. We absolutely loved the Wonder, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
Great
That
ship.
was such a fun cruise ship.
We really did.
A great time on that.
And we had a great transatlantic on the Symphony. Yeah, it was lovely to meet you too.
Thank you.
Justin, thank you so much for your super chat. Really kind of you as well. Have you been on Carnival cruises since my parents go to? Since it's my parents go to, but we booked Allure of the Seas, my first Royal Caribbean cruise with my girlfriend for January, and I'm excited. Any must-dos or places you'd recommend? Yeah, we've been on Carnival as well a few times. We really enjoy Royal Caribbean. Allure of the Seas is a great ship as well. There is so much to do. Just make sure you book everything in advance, really. So make sure you book all of your entertainment, because there is so much entertainment on board, including Mamma Mia, which is a fabulous musical. You have to go see that. It's the full musical. And it's great. You've got a great show at the back in the Aqua Theatre, and there's some great shows as well in the ice skating rink. Just make sure you book everything, really. Any meals you want to book as well, make sure you book them in advance as well. Not only are they cheaper to book on the cruise planner before you go, you make sure you get exactly what you want as well, which is great. But have an amazing time, Justin. Thank you so much.
Yeah, my biggest tip would be is if you're on My Time Dining, make sure you book a time for your first day. You can do that by going to the main dining room. Otherwise, you'll have to wait in the standby line, and it can be very, very long on the first day.
Yeah, good tip.
So Newcastle Lass asked, what any tips for starting a YouTube channel?
Our only tip would be just to keep going with it. So be consistent, don't give up, just be your real self as well, guys. It took us about 2 or 3 years just to start being our actual genuine self, because you can't kid people. We tried to put on accents to make ourselves sound a little bit posher. I mean, go back and watch our first videos, guys. You'll see we're very, very uptight indeed.
Well, the first one, we actually took the soundtrack off it.
We've deleted quite a few of them as well, because they were so cringe. But yeah, just stay at it. Be optimistic. Go on cruises and show exactly what you're doing. Be unique as well. Try and do something that nobody else is doing. Just show your personality. Yeah, it's a great thing. It's the best thing. One of the best things we've ever done, isn't it? So
yeah, and just like you said, just enjoy it, because that's how we started. It was an accident, and it grew into this, which is amazing. So
yeah, good luck. Best of luck to you. Crafty Glamour, thank you so much for your super chat. Very kind of you. Love you guys. Looking for a 60th birthday cruise with my adult kids from New York City. Always cruise with Norwegian. Willing to lose upgrading my status with Norwegian. There's loads of cruise lines. So if you're wanting to go from New York, you'll have less of a choice than, say, you do from Florida or somewhere like that. Norwegian, again, is a great one, especially for adults as well. Royal Caribbean do a few cruises. Princess do as well. I'm just trying to think of anybody else, David.
There is quite a few there. You've mentioned Princess do a lot.
Obviously, you've got Cunard, yeah.
You've got Royal. I think pretty much all the major ones do at least some part of the year.
Yeah. From
New York. And it's usually like either up into Canada and New England, or then down to Bermuda.
Or Bermuda, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, just enjoy it. But thank you so much for your super chat. And we hope you have an amazing 60th birthday and get planning for it. But yeah, Norwegian's a good one as well. We've really been enjoying Norwegian. I mean, I know the Viva wasn't our favourite ship, but The food was fabulous across the board. The crew were amazing. I mean, the accommodations were amazing as well. So Norwegian Slow, really good one. Don't chuck that out the window, and especially if you've got status as well, which you can use on board.
Yeah, absolutely. Tim's asking, did we see you in witches' hats in the 6th Street Diner on Halloween? No. We didn't. We turned off the lights, we closed the curtains.
And we wouldn't do any trick or treating.
No, we didn't dress up.
No.
We didn't actually take any Halloween costumes or anything with us.
I'm trying to think what we were doing on Halloween on the 31st. I can't remember where we were eating.
I think that is the night we got room service.
Was it? No, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't.
We
went
got
to
room
Green & Co.
Yeah, we went to Green & Co.
Yeah, we went to Green & Co. Cindy's asking, any cruises exclusively for singles?
There's lots of cruise lines which are great for solos. In fact, most of them. I mean,
I wonder if she means singles, though, as in like to meet and mingle.
I'm not sure. If you mean solo cruising, Norwegian are great because they have solo cabins. A lot of the newer ships have solo cabins on other ships as well, where you don't have to pay those hefty double occupancy fees and things like that. But yeah, Norwegian's a great one to start with.
Yeah,
but
any cruise line really has
cruise line, yeah.
They'll always have a solo meetup, and there'll be a group somewhere either on Cruise Critic or on Facebook where you can meet other people.
Absolutely.
But there was quite a few solos on our last cruise, and they'd found their little groups by the end of it. It was really nice to see.
We see solo travellers on every single cruise we do, so I don't think that's going to be much of a problem, really. DMOWB, thank you so much for your super chat. Very kind of you. Having mostly cruised Disney up until now, what would you recommend for cruise lines that aren't obnoxious about constant upsells whilst on the ship? That's a good question, because a lot of the cruise lines do that, don't they? I'm just trying to think which would be the least that do it.
So I could tell you the most. The ones that do it the most are probably MSC. They're really aggressive with their upsells on board.
They were, yeah. I mean, we always see it on Norwegian quite a lot as well. P&O was
and
quite...
Carnival were quite aggressive.
Yeah, Carnival brands in general. So Princess isn't too bad because it's usually all included. If you've got the package,
they'll come round and like take photos at your table and then try and buy dining packages at the table
and try and sell you shots at the dining room, which is a bit annoying. Royal Caribbean really aren't that bad, are they? I mean, I know they have stands now and again on boarding day, but we've never felt harassed on. Well, even Norwegian, we haven't really. Norwegian and Royal are pretty good, aren't they? I mean, we've never felt harassed ever, have we? The constant upsells. I think Carnival's probably the worst for that.
I just think, and the least I think is Virgin.
Oh, yeah.
You never ever, you don't even hear announcements for the bingo or anything like that.
There's not even an announcement. So, yeah, that would probably be the least for sure.
Absolutely. Yeah. Question. Please tell me what you're looking forward to on the world's largest cruise ship, Icon of the Seas. And that was from Thomas.
I'm just looking forward to everything, really, because it's a brand new type of cruise ship. We've done a lot of Royal Caribbean cruising, so it's going to be lovely to experience something that's just completely different. So a completely different layout, incredibly modern, and it looks blooming insane. I'm looking forward to the new food. I'm looking forward to seeing those crazy slides on the top, and I'm looking forward to seeing how the ship works, because I'm a bit of a geek. So I'm looking forward to seeing how it holds the passengers, how enjoyable it is, because it's a lot of people, guys. And we're going to be brutally honest. We're not going in there with a negative perception. We're going in there with a very much open mind, but we're going to tell you the truth. A lot of other people won't. I mean, you'll just get, oh my God, this is amazing. It's the most amazing thing we've ever seen. With us, it's going to be like, if that's crap, we're going to say it's crap. If that's brilliant, we're going to say it's brilliant. You know us, guys. But I'm looking forward to it all.
I'm really looking forward to it because it just is so new and different, and I am really looking forward to seeing that.
Yeah.
But like you said, I mean, these renderings, they put up like 5 sunbeds on a beach area and say that's what it's going to look like.
Yeah, how's that going to...
there's 7,000 people on that ship.
Yeah, they've got a little adults only area, but with like 6,000, 5,000 adults on board. How's that going to hold up? So we're very interested to see, because these ships are getting huge now, and she carries almost 1,000 people more than the Oasis class ships, but isn't very much bigger. She's bigger by a matter of feet. So we'll see how it holds.
We'll see how it
We're
goes.
looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Bayang, thank you so much for your super chat. Really, really appreciated. Was there a particular highlight of your trip to Asia? We love Singapore. Best cruise channel. Thank you so much. Greetings from Scotland. Love, Kath and David. Thanks, Kath and David. Highlight for me was definitely seeing Thailand for the first time. It was amazing.
Thailand was, number one, beautiful, but the people were lovely.
So lovely.
So lovely, so welcoming. It's one of the only countries or the places I've ever been to in the world where the lady said to us instantly, she said like, oh, are you a couple? And she was so nice, like felt really inclusive.
She was just
not
lovely.
like anywhere else is
No.
rude or anywhere to us, but I just felt really comfortable and welcome there.
Yeah.
And it was just beautiful as well.
And obviously, like you said, Kath and David, Singapore is an incredible place as well. I loved all of the ports. The people everywhere were just so lovely. The food was really good. A great place to go cruise. If you've not cruised Asia before, do it, because it's just so different and interesting and fabulous. And the people are just lovely. We love it.
Yeah, it is great. And my only regret is that we didn't spend longer there.
Yeah.
I wish we could spend longer. And I would 100% go back to Thailand and do like a week just there.
Well, that's what cruise is great for, because you get to go back places you loved. Lucky Dogs, thank you so much as well for your super chat. Very, very kind of you. We love you both. Thank you so much for being wonderful. Oh, thank you so much for your support, guys.
You guys have been really, really generous tonight, and we really do appreciate it.
We do appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Joshua as well, thank you so much again. Just become a chief engineer on your Patreon. Thank you. It's really appreciated. Yes. I also booked a private Jeep tour of Cozumel through Viator based on your recommendation. Awesome. We've used Viator loads of times, haven't we? Yeah. And they're always very good. They're always very reliable and often much cheaper than a normal shore excursion. So thanks so much, Joshua. Thanks. It's really appreciated.
Yeah, if you ever want to use Viator, there is a link in our description, and we just get a little bit of money from that. So you don't have to, it can be anything, cruises, land, whatever. Really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, we got about 10 minutes left because we do have our Patreon after Zoom chats at the after party that we're going to be doing. So if I have missed your burning questions, please do repost them, because they do kind of go off the screen really, really quickly.
The Morning Club, thank you so much for your super chat. Are there any cruise lines that you would recommend for first-time cruisers, and are any queer-friendly or ports, and are queer-friendly in any ports to avoid? You two are amazing, Joe. First-time cruisers, Royal Caribbean, Norwegian, all of the big cruise lines are so great. Now, when it comes to queer-friendly and gay-friendly ports, there are some to avoid. There are a few in the Caribbean that are a little bit funny. It's not really accepted there, so we tend not to get off places like Jamaica and places like that, where it can be a little bit dangerous just for everybody, including gay people and queer people. So, good question.
Yeah, any port in Europe, you'll be absolutely fine. Cruise lines that tend to have more queer people on board or gay people is Virgin, Celebrity, but every single cruise we've been on, we've felt comfortable and welcome. We've never had a cruise where we haven't.
No. Johnny, thank you so much for your super chat as well. It's really appreciated. Johnny Santos, thank you.
Thank you. Have we ever cruised with TUI?
Yes. Oh, no. Well, we've cruised with Marella, which is their British brand. TUI is a German brand. I'm not sure if you meant that one, but we cruised with Marella. We did a fantastic 90s cruise, which was fabulous.
It was a lot of fun.
Lots of fun.
Ageless Curiosity question. Having also been on the RVA last week, what were your thoughts on the specialty dining options? They spoke to us in the Green and Co about the other venues, and that's Ali and Ian. Hi guys.
Hi guys. We thought the specialty dining on RVA, it wasn't the best quality food we've had, but it was certainly one of the best value that we've ever had. It was just so much cheaper, the specialty dining options, than Royal Caribbean, Norwegian, Princess, all of those cruise lines. It was exceptionally good value for what you got.
Yeah, and stick around, because we've got a whole video just dedicated to the food on that cruise. RVA, so you'll see what we thought of all the different dining venues.
Katie, thank you so much for your super chat, and see our lovely patrons there as well. Olin and Katie did Virgin Voyages for the first time last month, and we are looking forward to the inaugural Ben and David cruise next year. What do you think is the must not miss entertainment on Virgin? Well, it depends on the ship now, because they're coming out with new shows on every ship, which is fantastic to see, isn't it?
Yeah, so definitely see I like the show with the hostess, where it's the how to be the best hostess in the world.
Oh, yeah. That's so hostess sings her secrets or something, isn't it? It's really fun.
Scarlet Night. Make sure you, after they do the introduction on Scarlet Night, just hang around, because there is so much going on.
Yeah. And sometimes you get pulled into funny little things, which is fabulous. So stay around the main atrium circle area, because that's really fabulous as well. But honestly, all of the shows are just super quirky and super fun. We saw a few fantastic shows on The Resilient Lady. Our videos are coming up soon. We saw a show called The Misbehaving Show. Oh my gosh, it was absolutely blooming, wet your pants, hysterical.
That was the best show I saw on board.
Funny. So you've got to see that.
Yeah, that has to be one of the best shows I've seen on a cruise ship full stop, in a long time. It was brilliant.
But thank you so much, Katie Nolan. That's very kind of you. Chanel as well. Thank you so much for your super chat. How are the activities on MSC? Some say the ship is nice but boring. Also, do they force you to dine with others? I'm going for my 30th birthday in 2 weeks. Well, happy 30th for 2 weeks, Chanel. You can ask to dine by yourself, so ask for a table for two. Just make sure you make that really clear when you go in. I don't think that'll be a problem. I wouldn't say they're boring. They're just a little bit different to other ships where you won't see as much trivia and things like that, just because there's lots of different languages. But they were always great for like parties and themed nights as well, things like White Night and all of that jazz. So there was still plenty to do. So I wouldn't really worry about that, really. Just have a fantastic time.
Yeah, definitely. It feels like more of a late night cruise ship. Lots and lots of parties, lots of dance classes, but you don't get as much trivia and stuff like that.
Absolutely.
And they're always quite port intensive, so they tend to not put stuff on during the day anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, shall I try and do power through some of these last questions? Okay, so Fred S. Are we excited about the Carnival Jubilee? We saw her on Sea Trials last week.
Oh, yes, we'll definitely want to get on board her soon. Fabulous type of ship. We really enjoy them.
Yeah. Do we plan to do another group cruise? That was from Nina.
Yes, stay tuned, Nina. We'll be releasing details in the future.
Alison's asking about a passport. She noticed that her driver's license doesn't have a middle name, but her passport does. Should she get afternoon tea, but it jumped. Does she need to get a new license?
I'm not sure. I would check with the cruise line, so I would give them a call. I'm not sure if anybody else in here knows, but just to make absolutely sure, I would definitely ring the cruise line just to ask for clarification, because they will know best.
Sykes asking, which cruise line has the best afternoon tea?
Oh, for me, it has to be P&O, especially their paid option in the Epicurean. Second would be Viking. It's fabulous.
I completely agree with Ben on that one. Annie, would we ever go on Fred Olsen?
Yeah, we'd give it a try for sure. British Cruise Line.
Yep. Ronan's asking, only cruise with Royal, looking at Sun Princess, are they different?
Definitely different, yeah. But we're excited for Sun Princess because she could be a ship that is more like a Royal Caribbean ship because she has a lot more features. So I think they're trying to aim at a younger audience with the Sun Princess and mainly families and couples and things like that. So check it out. We'll let you know what it's like. We're going on board her in February. We can't wait.
Karen's asking, have we ever cruised to Japan?
We haven't. We've been to Japan and it's fabulous. We'd love to cruise there, wouldn't we?
We'd absolutely love to. And we'd love to cruise in Australia, South Africa. You guys are putting up loads of places. We'd absolutely love to go to all of these. Coaster
Thrills POV, thank you so much for your super chat. My girlfriend and I are going on our first cruise in May on the Allure of the Seas. My gosh, guys, so many of you going on Allure of the Seas. Any tips for that ship? We absolutely love your channel. Love you guys. The same, make sure you book everything to avoid any disappointment because the shows, the entertainment around all of the ship and the dining, they can sell out really quickly. So make sure you get onto the cruise planner as soon as it's available to book. If it's not available to book until you get on board through the app, make sure you get everything booked really quickly just to avoid any disappointment and just so you're all organised. And just take it all in your stride because she's a big old ship and there's loads to do. Speed Limit Reviews, thank you so much for your super chat as well. Hey guys, love the channel. Me and my partner ended up taking the Virgin Voyages cruise and we absolutely loved it.
Oh, I'm so happy that you liked
Thanks.
it. Yeah.
What room type did you pick for the Icon? We've got a spacious, infinite balcony. So do you know like the ones on the celebrity ships where it's got the balcony window comes down so it's all open. So we're in one of those ones. We can't wait to see it.
Yeah, I mean, and to be honest, there wasn't much choice and we booked as soon as we could.
Yeah,
That's sold out.
Anybody
quick.
going on the Icon of the Seas, let us know. We'd love to come and film your cabin if we could, if you'd be very kind enough to let us in and have a look. So if you've got a cabin on the Icon of the Seas that's different to a spacious, infinite balcony, let us know.
On that first cruise,
We'd love to come and film it on the first ever cruise. I think it's the 24th or 27th of January. 24. And Kareem B, thank you so much for your super chat as well. Very, 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 very appreciated.
Thanks. Nina's asking if we'd rather skip breakfast or dinner on a cruise.
It's breakfast for me.
Breakfast for me as well. We usually do skip breakfast, to be honest, guys.
We do a lot, yeah.
Paula's asking, any recommendations for Croatia, Malta or Norway? Croatia... We've just done Croatia.
We've just done all of Croatia on Virgin Voyages. It was all fabulous.
All very walkable into the towns.
Yeah.
You can see a lot from just walking from the ships.
It's a beautiful
place. Same with Malta
place
as well. Walkable into the town. Do a hop on, hop off bus. And Norway, it depends on the port. It's gorgeous. Absolutely stunning.
All of those ports are really lovely. You're in for a treat.
Ever been on the NSL Sky?
We haven't.
We have not.
We haven't, but she looks good.
And then Travis is asking, going on the Virgin Cruise for the first time next May. Can we say we did a cheeky corner suite? Do you think it's worth upgrading from a central sea terrace to a cheeky corner suite?
I've got to say, we really enjoyed our cheeky corner suite, didn't we? Wasn't it lovely?
Yes.
It depends.
Is it worth the upgrade? It depends the price.
It depends the price, and it depends how much you're going to be in there as well. Do you spend a lot of time in your cabin? Because if you do, it's lovely. Yeah, the perks are fabulous as well.
Get some drinks and stuff included. If it was a good price, I definitely would.
Yeah. Asma, thank you so much for your super chat. Very kind of you. Thank you so much for all of your hard work. Thank you so much. And Marilyn, thank you as well. We really appreciate it. How long have you guys been together? Love, Marilyn. 13 years.
13 years. It's our 10-year wedding anniversary next year. We were talking about it earlier. Can't believe it.
So we got married after about 5 years of knowing each other.
Yeah.
13 years, guys. We were just saying today, it's really funny. I was saying to David, I was like, do you know, if you got me pregnant in the first week that you met me, we would have had a teenager by now. A teenage child.
Mm-hmm. We certainly wouldn't be going trotting around the world, though, would we?
I know we wouldn't. It's crazy to think of, isn't it, though, guys? A blooming teenager.
Teenage kid.
Yeah, here's to the next 13 years. It's been fun, hasn't it?
It has, yeah.
We've had a lot of fun. It's been fabulous.
We've been doing the channel, 5 years now?
6 years, yeah. So that's crazy, isn't it, really, when you think about it?
It is crazy. We need to do a little 10-year party once we hit 10 years on the channel.
We do. But guys, again, we have to say it, and the channel is just because of you guys, because of all of your amazing support. You have your bad times and your good times with life and stuff, but one of the best things we've ever done is set up this channel, and you guys are the most amazing community ever. You really are. We're very, very lucky to have such a lovely, wonderful and supportive community, and we really do appreciate each and every one of you.
After the last cruise, when we had a lot of people come up to us, like, I think it's the most anybody's ever came up to us on a cruise, and it was really lovely to meet every one of you.
It was lovely.
And to say hello to you, and people always say, you always say hello, but do you mean it? And yes, we do.
Yeah,
we do want you to say
it,
hello. I've said it 1,000 times. I do have a resting biatch face, but do come up and say hello.
Funny.
I'm not miserable, because quite a few people said,
and even if we work, and even if we work, and even if we look busy, still say hello, because we hate it when we like, you guys look so busy, and we don't. It's fine. Interrupt us, honestly. Warren, thank you so much for your super chat. Very, very kind of you. And Nina as well. Thank you so much. It's very kind. Love the background screen. Brilliant setup. You guys are such a fancy channel now. We fancy.
It's not fancy actually though, because it's just a screen.
Screen.
Actually, if you look behind it, there's just...
I think it's pretty fancy.
It's actually quite tidy behind there, Ben.
It's pretty fancy.
You've done a pretty good job tidying behind there.
We have. Well, yeah, it's my office. I use this as my office every day, guys. My computer's over there. Ed, we're just going to say a quick one. Ed Guardo, thank you so much for your super chat. And much, much appreciated, guys. We love you all. We've got such an exciting time coming up. Brand new video series starting next Sunday, which is going to be our lovely Icelandic cruise. Don't miss that, because it was so interesting and so lovely. So check that out. Then we've got so much stuff coming and loads of blooming new content next year. I think we've already got 9 cruises booked, so it's going to be in blooming insane. But Absolutely. Thank you so much for all of your lovely support, well wishes, messages. We love you all, guys. Here's to next year. We'll speak to you probably in December for another live, won't we, as well?
We definitely will. And if any of you patrons are on here, we're going to be hopping straight over to Zoom for the Zoom chat. You can find the link in the Patreon post I put up the other day. Just click on that, and we'll see you in a few minutes.
So that's it till next time. Happy cruising. Oh, it's not working, guys.
It's broken.
What's happening? There we go. See you later, guys.